Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. So, I looked down and it wasn't filming. So, where we left off, we were about to try our craft soda of the day. I took the gummies about 5 minutes ago, so I guess it's good. That'll give us a little leadway. We're going to try our stuff, and then we're going to haul two things, and then we are going to get into our video. I'm glad I looked down. I was like talking away, and I was like, wait a minute. So anyway, so where we left off, we tried our gummies. I took 2 of them. That's the recommended amount. This is the travel size. They do make these in a bigger bottle if you do like them. This is the first time I've ever had them, and you never know about stuff like this, so I thought I'd rather spend the $7 versus, you know, whatever the big pack costs. If 10 were only $7, I'm sure they're $15 or $20. So, let's get into our craft soda I was just discussing. And no, I haven't took a drink, thank God. I was just noticing. Anyways, what I'm going to do with this is, since I tried another drink earlier, I'm going to put this in my mini fridge, sip on it through the night, or save it tomorrow. But I had to show you guys this. It looks amazing. They always have great artwork. We've tried the grape, the orange cream, and then the cream soda. And then, like I said a minute ago, we have the raspberry to try another day. Oh, wow. Okay. This one's good. This is up there. I like this better. The cream soda was a little bit too sweet. Now, the orange is amazing, but this seems to be beyond grape. It's not as sweet as the other ones. Yeah, I like this one the most so far. So the grape is good. I'm going to set this over here on my little table and put it in my mini fridge. And that way I will have it for later. Okay, guys, let me show you guys 2 things that it's not extreme. It's just things that I wanted to show you guys. So, I picked this up at Menards. Lo and behold, my little heater that I always talk about for the dogs, I have one upstairs and I have one downstairs. Well, the downstairs one was sounding horrific. It sounded like it wanted to drive off on me, and as close as it was to my dogs, they lay by it. I wasn't taking any chances. So I went to Menards today, and I picked up some things along the way. So, what Menards is, it's like a Lowe's, kind of like a hardware type. They have a lot of stuff there. That is where I pick up the craft sodas for future reference. I do pick those up at Menards. So, while I was there checking out the heaters, I found this holy grail. So, I'd mentioned before that some of my family lives out of state, and I've sent them things that I had. So, I picked up this. I can just put it in a spray bottle, put it on baby wipes, make my own wipes. I've not been able to find. I found the 2 little wipes that I found at the Dollar Tree, but I haven't been able to find. So I got this big thing. I think this was like $7 or $8, and it is a nice size bottle. So I'll be able to make wipes, you know, use it for hands, put it in little spray bottles. Like I had Anastasia bottle, but yeah, you just get little bottles and you can put this in there. And if I need to, you know, give some to my family, I got that. Then I also found this holy grail. This is a disinfectant. It is like hospital. It says for use hospital, nursing homes, hotels, motels, institutions, schools, restaurants, food processing areas, food handling. So this I will be able to put in spray bottles because finding Lysol is like a diamond in the rough. So this big thing I think was also 7 something, and it is nice and full. So don't slip on Lowe's, Menards, the hardware stores. You can find things like that. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I know it's just silly, but check your bathroom areas. This is just a cleaner with bleach, and then you could also reuse this spray bottle. Of course, rinse it out. You don't want to make you don't want to make any kind of chemical reaction, so always rinse out your bottles if you reuse them. You know, I know you guys know that, but I just want to say things like that so people know, I'm not mixing chemicals. But always give it a good rinse, and then you could reuse this and this. So, yeah, which I use things like this throughout the year anyways. Before this all started, I like this for my bathtub, toilet, etc. You know, if my dogs make a mess, muddy, whatever. But check your bathroom areas in your stores and don't slip on Menards and Lowe's and Home Depots. You can find things like that. Real quick before we get into the video, the Ofra highlighter kit. This is the Rodeo Drive and Blissful. I didn't know if I mentioned these and the little lipsticks. This has been an amazing set. This is what I have right here. Yes, I'm breaking out. I know, your girl's face. Hopefully I got some Sephora haul coming up. And, yeah, I ordered some things for... Honey, do not get on the internet at 3 in the morning and start looking and shopping. It is always bad news. Excuse me, you guys know I always belch. I truly apologize after I drink soda. Let me stop rambling and let's get into our video. This is Amy's life journey, becoming the best mommy I can. And we are off the internet. I literally checked this right. Let me know, you guys, ever since this started, it really seems like my internet has been quite strange. I'm going to kick these lights off so we don't get a glare, and let's get to it. Okay, guys, let me kick these lights off, and we are rocking and rolling. This is up 2 hours ago, and it has 130 thumbs down and 64 thumbs up. 1,400 and some change views. Yeah, not really looking like Amy. She keeps pleading to change your channel. First off, Amy, you do the same thing every day. You sit in the van and talk about the same things over and over. I'm not being mean when I say that, but it's just so repetitive. So let's go ahead and get into our video here, and let me turn this off. Her volume is really low, guys.
When I say different, it's not going to be different in the way that it is me sitting down.
And time out, guys. Next video, I know we're catching a glare. I'll take my tablet cover off. I think that's what it is, the reflection. And I'm really working on, guys. I know we're climbing up slowly but surely, but I do want to get us a better device. And, you know, my friend Caleb has been social distancing, skinny legend that I hipped you guys to. And maybe somebody can show me some more things to where I don't have to do it like this. I know it's not the best way, but bear with me, guys. It's kind of all I know for now, and I don't mind as long as we can hear their voice. We all know what they look like, and Amy's just sitting in the chair anyway. So stick with me. Maybe I can get a better device when things get better, but right now it is what it is. But I will take this tablet cover off.
A video to just talk with you guys, but also just wanting to make a video after months have gone by.
Hold on, guys. Oh, I should have took the tablet cover off. Well,
really reflect on the things that have happened in the past few months on my channel, and where I would like to be able to regain my channel back to what it was at one time. Taking it back.
First off, what it back to what it was at one time. A while ago, she didn't have that many subscribers, and I know I'm a tiny pea of a channel before you come for me. I think she's picked a lot of this traction up because of the drama and because of, you know, the controversy. She sits in the same spot. She's in the house or she's in the van. There's really no, you know, she doesn't even do her craft stuff anymore. So I don't know what she's trying to get her channel back to. You know, I get the comments, all that, and but as far as, you know, throw out some better content then. You know, you're giving people what they work with here.
A little bit to a few months ago. As most know, some may not. I would find it kind of weird if you haven't already heard about the video that was released on my channel. that the video that was released on my channel was a video of where my younger daughter was in the hallway to the door that was closed that I was in, and she was standing there screaming because she wanted to come in. And
then why not let her in?
Filming.
What was the point? I don't understand this from the beginning. Let me know if you guys, why couldn't the little girl sit on the bed while she made the video? I could see if, the girl was being loud while she was in there, like, hold on, guys, I'm going to go, set her down with her blanket and tuck her in, etc. But you got her hanging outside the door like a dog? Like, come on now.
At that time,
why leave her outside the door like that?
YouTube land and the whole understanding of filming and what's important, what's not important, what's acceptable and what's not on YouTube. So at that time, I still thought that the house had to be 100% silent, no noise in the background,
what?
all of those things. Well, during that
what? Are you hearing this? Like, noise? Is she trying to say that she thought noise wasn't acceptable on YouTube? Like, wait a minute here. Where are we going with this? Let me shut up and is that what she's saying? Like, I wanted to shut her up because I was supposed to be quiet on YouTube? You guys hear me say all the time, if you hear noise in the background, if it comes to my dogs being warm and me making a video, what do you think I'm going to pick? I'm going to let my dogs be warm. Like, Amy, be careful. You're digging yourself in deeper, buddy.
And there's no excuse as to
there is none.
Why I chose to react the way that I chose. During that time, I had been dealing with her going through a screaming phase, and
she's in the terrible twos.
Kids go through different phases. Some are a lot more annoying than others.
Annoying?
You just want to get your child out of whatever.
Annoying? Oh, what did I just get us into, guys? I swear to God, I have not watched this. What did we just come into here? Is Amy got a shovel and digging herself deeper? Like, some kids are more annoying. That is your flesh and blood, your daughter. Like, I could say, okay, they're kind of, getting on my nerves a little bit. That's what terrible twos do. But, like, it's like almost like she's bothered, like annoyed.
One that is a little frustrating.
Wow.
So,
sorry, guys.
Kind of stepping back into a little bit of the way that I was brought up. I always said from the time that I wanted to have children was that I would not use any type of physical punishment with my children.
So Amy said she's had a bad childhood before. Amy, break the cycle then. Break the cycle. Don't repeat it. If you had a bad childhood, I get it, but watch tutorials of motherhood. Read a book. Take parenting classes. I mean, I didn't know what we was getting into, but this is pretty interesting, guys. Like, she's digging herself back in deeper.
Physical punishment was used on me quite a bit in my childhood.
So don't spank your own child for nothing.
Over to physical abuse. So you would think that I would have more knowledge in how it would feel to be punished the same way. However,
I'm sorry, guys. This is making me mad all over again. This is like rehashing the video that we watched. This is like rehashing the feelings that I had. Like, now the gloves are off. Now you pissed me off again. Like, come on, Amy. Get it together. Like, you're raising your children like you were raised. Break the cycle here.
As a mom or as a parent, sometimes we make choices that
And this woman adopted a child illegally.
And we do make mistakes.
If you can't handle the ones you got, quit having more.
I am not a perfect mother. I wake up every morning to try and be the best mom that I can be for my children. I want to be a better mom than I had being raised up. And
Do you, Amy?
I want my children to have
Do
trust
you?
in me that I do and will always do everything in their best interest. However, when that situation happened, where I got up and I swatted my daughter's bottom.
You didn't
it
swat.
definitely
You could
sounded
hear that. You could hear that. I mean, you could clearly hear that. I don't know if she was in the next room, the hallway. It wasn't a swat. It was, you could hear it. Come on now. I tell my dogs hey, but I don't beat my dogs and they're animals.
And it really was.
Good
I am not here to
night.
make excuses. I am not here to try and cover it up. It is what it is, and that is it. Also, I have to understand too is that
Amy, you just threw
what you
gas
guys
on the
hear
fire with this video with
is what
me.
you hear. You did not see the action. You
No,
only
but
can
we
hear
heard
it.
it.
And sometimes sound can be a lot.
Oh, you guys.
Done. So
Amy, I know you watch this and I know you say you don't, but there's things you've said. You watch this, Amy. Don't repeat the cycle. Amy, that was loud. You could hear the flesh on flesh contact. Stop it. You're digging yourself deeper here. You're adding gas to the fire, buddy. It's not looking good, and you're not. This is not regaining your child or your channel, buddy, or your child.
the SWAT on the bottom could sound a whole lot worse depending on location, things like that. Again, my daughter was in a diaper at that time.
Oh,
so I
Lord have
definitely
mercy.
did not hit her on bare skin. It was on her diaper, and it was just a pretty much.
Stop
SWAT
making
saying,
excuses.
"Hey, let me catch your attention and say this is not okay."
Oh, you
This is
clearly
behavior
caught her
that
attention by the scream we
could
heard.
I made a different decision? Absolutely. I totally could have handled that situation 100% different. But again, I
So
made a
let me get this
mistake.
straight. Sorry, guys, I keep stopping and starting, but I'm going to make sure I'm lost here. So, we're rehashing the past that was horrifying to try and make our channel better, but you're giving us excuses why you hit your child or swatted when it was clearly a whack to me.
And I can't
Amy,
go back
this
and I
ain't
can't
cutting
change
it, bud.
But
Just 'cause you
I
got
can
Amber
say
Lynn
that
and
over the
Chantel
last
or
few
whoever
months,
shouting you
I have
out,
been working with my therapist
it ain't working,
and
buddy.
really working towards learning different avenues of the kind of parenting I really do.
Is
want
that
to
what
have
we're doing
for my
here?
children.
Are we trolling?
It
Is
would
this
be
what we're
no
doing?
Physical punishment whatsoever. I have really been working hard on the way that I speak to my children. I talk to them like they're a human. I get down to their level.
Wow, you guys.
I really try to make sure that I am not crushing their spirit when I am trying to redirect them. Pretty much at this point, when it comes to misbehaving and needing to take a step out, there is time out, and that is, you can sit on
This
the
clearly goes way beyond a weight loss channel. Amy needs help, and I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm not making jokes. On a serious note right quick, Amy needs to deal with her past and her trauma before she does the same thing to her children. And maybe if she dealt, just like Amber Lynn, whatever, just like whatever's floating Foodie's boat, if they dealt with their past and their trauma of whatever, I don't see how Foodie has any trauma, not to be mean. She's never really said anything critical. She, said she always got her way, and, when she didn't, she faked out and went to the hospital, blah, 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 but want me to get back? Rein it back in, Kaya. Rein it back in. Amy needs to deal with her life trauma and able to move forward with herself, with her children, the whole 9 yards. Because this isn't good. This goes way beyond more than weight.
Just, too much for you to handle at the moment. Sometimes maybe me as a mom, I need the time out. I need to maybe say, you know what, let me take a breath and let me breathe for a minute, and we will reevaluate the situation once mama's calmed down. But trying to take care of a situation when two people are elevated.
Like they're little kids, okay? What is she going to do when they're teenagers? It's not like they're out smoking cigarettes. It's not like they're drinking. Okay, yeah, I'm sure they're hyper, full of energy. That's what kids do. But it's not like they can't be like, they're not preteens going out, doing crazy things. Like, what are they doing so bad to get on her nerves? Like, I've said this before. Get them some sidewalk chalk. Get them some coloring books. Get them some blocks. Focus that attention or their boredom on something creative here.
That is not going to end well, and I'm learning that as I'm going through now with my therapist. Different parenting strategies.
Well, the therapy doesn't seem like it's working. It seems like you're adding fuel to the fire, finding excuses.
I guess feel more. I can't think of the word, but that their self-esteem is continuing to be built rather than bringing them down or making them feel little or less of a person. I think I do a lot more explaining with my kids, like if they're screaming, instead of
find out why they're screaming.
Or, doing something to catch their attention. Go over to them physically.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? We're in the house. We don't do that.
What's wrong?
You want to scream,
why are they screaming?
Let's go outside on the back porch. We can blow bubbles. We can do this. We can do that.
There you go.
And that's where we can use an outside voice. But inside voices, we're not going to scream. We can have fun. There's a difference between having fun and screaming. And I'm learning that. Also, I'm learning that within myself. Because how can I tell them not to scream in the house?
What did I get us into today?
Right?
I thought this was just going to be another ramble fest about weight, and this drug me right down a bad path.
A lot of this, people probably are going to say, well, these are things you should have already known. And you're right. I should have known.
Absolutely.
But again, I'm not going to blame my childhood, but I will use that as an example. You do as what the example has been shown to you.
No, you got to break that cycle.
Like I said, physical punishment, a lot of yelling, a lot of...
Sorry, guys.
Crushing of the child's spirit. That's what I was used to. And I definitely don't want that to continue with my children, to go on with my grandchildren, and vice versa, go on and on. I want to be the one to break that cycle. And I know that I have plenty of time to still do that, because my 3 kids are still at an age where, I can do that. I've done a lot of apologizing to my oldest son, and saying, I am so sorry that this is how I was being. I didn't realize when I was doing it that it was really actually damaging you as a person. And I find myself doing a lot of uplifting and, encouraging to him, so that he knows what he is doing is...
I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but I've seen this before myself. I hate when people are given children or adopting children. Amy still, it's still a myth and a mystery of how she accumulated, excuse me, I don't, that's not a good word to say, to have a child. Let me rephrase here. How she ended up with this child that is not legal or doesn't have adoption papers. Would this child have been better off with its family, like, or a different family? You know, it blows my mind that, you know, I don't know. I'm getting in deep here. Let me rein it back in. But how did Amy end up with this boy if she wasn't ready and stable to take care of him? That just really makes me mad that the system, or lack of system, maybe it seems like, how did Amy end up with this boy? Was he better off where he was, or should he have been somewhere else? Do you know what I mean?
A good thing, and that he is actually making a positive difference rather than always only pointing out negative against him or against my two little ones. And I think that it all needed to start within myself. I think that I needed to take responsibility and say, you know what, this is where I was, but this is definitely not where I want to be. I definitely want to change, and this is where I want to go. And so I just kind of, you know, it's been leading on my heart to just make a video and kind of explain to you guys where I was and where I'm trying to get to. Am I perfect? Absolutely.
It seems to me she's making excuses and she's still in the same spot, if you ask me. I didn't take anything. I did hear her say about the cycle, like you hear me talk about, but, you know, we've always said less talky, more walky with the ladies. So, I don't know, guys. I think this is just a kind of cry for help. Don't be mean to me. I want my channel back. I want good comments. I'm not falling for it. Sorry. Not. Show me. And then maybe. We'll see. But as of yet, no.
I will always make mistakes because I'm a human being.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
Especially being a mother to children, to be the best that I can be, because I don't want them to ever grow up thinking that they are less of in the society, or make them feel like they'll never be a good enough or be enough of, just because of what I'm doing in the background, which is at home where it all begins.
Or lack of what you're doing.
This video kind of just shares a little bit of where I'm at right now. I know a lot of people have had questions. I know a lot of people have an opinion, and I get that. I definitely want to say that I take full responsibility for anybody that this possibly could have triggered. I am so sorry on that part. I will apologize and say that that was never my intention. But again, I'm working to be a better mom. I'm working to be a better parent. I am working to be a better friend to my children as well. There is a difference between being a friend and being a friend that is a parent.
They need a friend and a mom.
That friend, parent, where my kids will feel comfortable coming to me, always being open and trusting me that I have their best interest at hand, and that my reaction is not going to be something that they have to be scared of, because I want to build that trust with them. So anyways, I am going to close here, you guys. I hope that everybody is opening to listening to this video that I am bringing to you guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop me a line in my
what do you guys think? Sorry, my eyes are like from the light. Yeah. That, I don't know, guys. That didn't make me feel any better about life or the channel. Surely didn't. I hate to say it, but it just seemed to me like, oh, you accidentally heard it, and I didn't know there was supposed to be noise in the back. That video really, just like I said, threw gas on the fire, and it wasn't really heartfelt to me. You know, it once again, a whole lot of talk and not much to say. So, alright guys, I don't want to make this 1,000,000 hours long. Once again, it already is. So, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Hit the like, hit the dislike. Let me know in the comments, please. Honestly, I genuinely want to know what you guys thought of that. And did you get anything out of it? Did it? Let me know. Honestly, I swear I'm dying to hear what you guys got to say. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Depending when you see this, have a great day, a great night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Kai out.